In this video we're going to complete example 2, and we're going to use the calculator to solve the following. So we're just learning how to use the calculator when working with square roots, cube roots, and so on. Alright, so this time we've got 14 squared minus the square root of 1681. I'm going to write 14 in here, and you'll notice quite often a calculator will have an x squared button, so we can just use that. Then we're going to subtract the square root, so we've got a square root button here, of 1681. That gives us 155. So that was nice and easy to do. The calculator did all the work for us, 155. Okay. Next one, question B now. We've got what's called a cube root. And this time you'll notice that when you look at the buttons on this particular calculator, we can't really find a cube root, but there is one in red. It's got the radical sign and a little 3 next to it. So we're going to click second function x cubed, and that will give us the cube root function. Then the number 2197, and then we're going to multiply that by 2.1 cubed. So 2.1, and we've got an x cubed button there. That gives us 120.393. 120.393. Now moving on to question C. What makes this one quite difficult is there's a lot of stuff all happening inside of the radical sign. And the best way to work that out is to do it piece by piece and to actually square root it at the very end. So I'll show you how to do that. So first of all, I'm going to calculate 12 squared plus 72. So I'm just going to work out the top part of my fraction. That gives me 216. So I'm going to write equals, and I'm going to say this is 216 over 6, because I figured out just the top part of the fraction, what 12 squared plus 72 is. Alright, what's the next step? Well, let's focus on the fraction 216 over 6. That's the same as saying 216 divide 6. So 216 divide 6 equals 36. Alright, so now I'm finding the square root of 36 since I figured out what the fraction is. This is when I can now use my radical. The square root of 36 is 6. That's my solution for question C. Very important when you have a lot of numbers, especially with a fraction underneath the radical sign, that you work everything out first and then calculate the square root at the end. Remember to read the description below for links to worksheets that relate to this video.